Hey guys, Coach PJ here. We're going to work through a 10-12 minute just total body joint by joint warm up. This will be good to warm up for jitsu, for CrossFit, for weight training, for running. You could do this in the morning, coming out of bed, just anytime you want to get your body moving better. So let's get you started. First things, we're going to start with our neck. So I want you to take your hands and reach your fingertips towards the floor, thumbs out. We're going to reach our right ear towards our right shoulder. As you do that, you're going to push down through your left arm, make your left side of your neck long. We'll go left ear, left shoulder, driving down through that right hand. Over to the right, and to the left. We'll go one more, and right, and left. We're going to keep those hands out. We're just going to look to the right. We'll look left. Look right, try to get as far back as we can, and to the left, and switch, and switch. Now we're going to take our chin, we're going to try to scrape our chin to our chest as we make just a big circle. And we'll go 3, 2, 3, and other direction. 2, 3. We can relax our hands down at our sides. We're going to make fists. We're going to drive those fists down towards the floor as hard as we can. Keeping belly tight so my rib cage is pulled down. You'll hear me say that a lot. I'm going to drive my shoulders up by my ears into a big shrug. As high as I think I am, I'm going to push them 1 inch higher. I typically get a little crunch there. That's totally fine. Then I'm going to drive my knuckles down towards the floor, making my neck long. So shoulders come up, get 1 inch higher, and then drive those knuckles down. Good. And up, pinching up higher, down. Exhaling as I come down. I'll inhale up, higher, exhale down. We'll go one more up. This time stay up. We're going to roll those shoulders forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up. Just keep rolling. We'll go one more. And then other direction. So back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. Big circles. Last one. I'm going to go from the side so you can see this better. So rib cage is pulled down. Soft bend on the knee will help this. I'm going to squeeze my butt. I'm going to pull my elbows back and down, making my neck long like I just finished a row. I'm going to exhale, pushing my fingertips forward, spreading my shoulder blades apart, and rounding my upper back. I'll inhale, row back, exhale, spread apart, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. We're going to inhale one more time, pull those elbows back. Now keeping those elbows driven back as hard as we can. We're also going to take our knuckles and push those knuckles back. So I'm pushing back on the elbow, pushing back on the knuckle, and then keeping that backwards pressure. I'm going to drive my drive my hands out to the sides, and I'm pretending like I'm scraping my knuckles against a wall. So I'll extend them out until my arms are straight. I'm going to roll my knuckles over, and I'm going to do a double back fist and push those knuckles back again. So you see I'm in a W here. So driving elbows back, knuckles back, extending out so arms are straight, rolling, double back fist, W, extend out. We'll do 2 more. You should feel a lot of pressure in your upper back, in your shoulder blades. You should feel a lot of movement in your shoulder blades, your scapula as you're working through this. Should feel really nice. All right, so now we're going to go one arm bent down, one arm bent up. We're going to push in the direction of the hand. So this arm's reaching down and across, this one up and across. This should give me a nice stretch along this side of my body. We'll return to center. We'll rotate those arms. We'll go opposite direction. And switch. switch, switch, and switch. All right, one last one for shoulders. So I'm gonna make my fists, shoulders back and down. I'm gonna drive my fists back as far as I can, squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm gonna go 10 small circles. Again, driving elbows back as far as I can, each rep. Driving fists back. Lots of movement in my shoulder blades. Other direction. And again, my neck is long, shoulders are down. We're gonna go out into a T. Again, shoulders down away from my ears, driving those elbows and fists back, 10 circles each direction. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get a little further back each rep. Now we're going to go into a Y. I'm going to point my thumbs. So up here, Y, rib cage is pulled down, driving thumbs back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax for a second. So we're going to go into a hinging, and I want you guys to set this up. We're going to do that same row motion we did earlier. So I'm going to inhale, drive my elbows back, my chest is high. I'm going to go soft bend in the knee. I'm going to pull my hips back into a hinge. So I'm keeping my chest high, my back is flat, belly's tight. I'll reverse that hinge. Boom. Try to keep your entire foot down. Hips go back. Not much bend in my knees, just a little bit. This is coming from my hip. Hips pull back. Hips come forward. Let's go one more. Hips come back. Hips come forward. So I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to point it behind me like I'm pointing it to 5 o'clock on a clock. I'm going to push my hips in that direction. So this is going to be a lateral hinge or a diagonal hinge. Left hand to 7 o'clock, pushing in that direction. 5 o'clock, I'm going to get more stretch in the leg I'm pulling away from. 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, right and left. This time we're going to go back. We're going to go to the side. We're going to start pushing forward. As I push forward, I'm squeezing my hips tight, squeezing belly tight so I don't mess up my back. I'm going to go to the right as far as I can. Feels like I'm pushing my femur bone out of the side of my hip, diagonal. And then we'll just start going a little quicker, but still making as big of a circle as possible. Other direction. One last slow rep, as big of a circle as possible. So we're going to Captain Morgan's. For this, I'm going to go just kind of hands together. This knee's going to come out to the side, and I want to imagine like I'm taking this knee and I'm trying to bring it up to my shoulder as high as I can. I'll go 5 reps. 2, 3, 4. On the 5th rep, I'm going to try to hold it up. If I lose balance, that's okay. Just come back down. Focusing at one spot will help for balance. I'm going to keep this knee high, and I'm going to rotate my shin from vertical to horizontal, back to vertical, and then stepping it down. So leg goes out. I'm going to turn over that hip and back down. And let's get our left side. So 1, driving out as far to the side as I can. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, hacky sack. I'm going to take the instep of my foot, bring it up my midline. Outstep of my foot comes up out to the side. Good. external rotation, internal rotation, external rotation, internal. Other side, in. And just kind of gently tapping with my heel each rep. We'll go to foot tracing. So go right foot forward. I'm going to push all my weight forward into my toe. I'm going to drive in, so I'm just on the instep of my foot, back into my heel, out into my out step. Tracing the ground with the outer edge of my foot, and of course letting my knee direct that motion too. We'll go other direction. 4, one more. 5. All right, we'll go other step forward, other foot forward. So forward, out step, back into the heel, into the instep. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to go both together. 1, 2, 3. You could really go into the toes if you want. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll go opposite direction. So in together, back, out to the side, forward. 3, 4, 5. Other direction. 3, 4, 5. We're going to take it to the floor for one last movement. So I'm going to start about shoulder width with my feet. Both knees go to one direction. I'm going to bow and bring my rib cage towards my shin. I'm going to keep this hand down. Front leg stays down. Back knee comes up, trying to get my pinky toe down to the floor. Relax for a moment. You can use your hands to help. We'll go to the other side. So bow, rib to shin, open up, and switch. Bow, open, switch, bow, open, switch. We're going to add 2 things. So I'm going to bow. Now this back knee, I'm going to try to lift that back foot off the ground. So a little more internal rotation. Maybe I'll get like 5 reps here. And then try to take my hands off the floor for that switch. Bow. Internal rotations. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can add that hip opener back in. I can switch. Bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add that hip opener. And that should wrap it up. So follow this up with anything specific you need. If you're doing weightlifting, of course, get some lighter practice sets in. If you're doing jiu-jitsu, maybe get some shrimping, tactical stand-ups. But give this a try, see how you feel. I'll post some more videos if you guys like it.